Go. Welcome to ATR Rising Sun Above the Rings podcast, covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam, the SLB. And alongside me today, as always, is the man in black, the current Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
Hi, guys. Sorry. I'm pretty excited to tell Wrestle Kingdom, New Year's Dash, and I also have predictions for this year. So, and spoiler, two of them came to a check already, and we're 11 days in.
11 days in, yeah, you're already doing really well, guys. Before we begin, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Wrestle Kingdom, always a great way to start the year off. Let me go through the calendar quickly, and then we'll get right into it because we have a couple of things there that we definitely want to discuss, as well as New Year's Dash, and then you, like you said, had your predictions. So this coming Sunday, Yuji Nagata Produce. I always read it as Produce. Produce Blue Justice 17.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think 17. Yeah, 17. Then we have the Road to New Beginning, January 19th and through the 8th. Well, there's a week gap in between there. New Beginning in Osaka on February 11th, followed by the CMLL Fantastica Mania 2026, February 18th to the 27th. And last but not least, we do have New Beginning USA in New Jersey on the 27th. So, never a dull moment here over in the New Japan world. Wrestle Kingdom. Let's just get right into it. Ethan, what did you think about this year's Wrestle Kingdom?
Loved it.
It was solid. I heavily enjoyed this year's.
What did you think of the staging?
Oh boy, what to say of the stage? You know, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I loved it. Not that they're ever. Let me clarify. They never have bad staging for Wrestle Kingdom, but this was like
cinema.
It felt big. Something that another company across the pond could learn to do from time to time. But I thought the stage was great. The whole card, start to finish, was incredible. It is upsetting because obviously we have Tanahashi's retirement match here. And a lot of other people who have left, obviously. So definitely starting to leave things towards the younger talent that is coming in. So do we want to run these down one at a time?
Yep. So of course, after we're done recording, two more matches got added. Literally the Young Lions tag match, Sam, literally got added the day before Wrestle Kingdom. I'm like, man, New Japan, I try to give you credit by not saying you add matches, and then you go ahead and add two more matches. I'm like, God damn it. So the first pre-show match, Young Lions, Kaishiro Mishima, and Masatori Ishii defeating Tetsuya Matsumoto and Shoma Kato at 6 minutes 19 seconds via Pasta Crab. Fun Young Lions match, 6 out of 10. Did you watch this one, Sam?
I might have missed the pre-show. I'm going right to the main card.
All right, I'll run it. And then the TV title match was the Art Preacher match, which actually it's smart though because you get the free viewing on New Japan World, so kind of nice to go in. ELP retains over Chris Brooks, 11-40, Thunderskis 86. Fun match, 6 out of 10. So now we'll go to the main card. A number opioid 6-minute tag title, 8-team tornado rainbow match. Say that 15 times fast. The DMDK team of Saxon Virginia Wright, Owen Hardy Jackson. By the way, when I said my honorable mention, I was right, but I said Fujita and Eagles. And I'll be honest, I forgot Fujita was on the card when we told the predictions, and I'm like, oh wait, whoops. Anyway, they defeated Tiger Mask 4, Rusuke Toki Makabe, Ketsuya Takechi, Yumorosha Umino, Bishman Bon Oleg, Ishii Kamar Renria, and Sonata of House of Torture, Team 150 of Tomohiro Ishii, Joshi Kima, and Taichi, Bull Cup War Dogs of Yuto Ice, Oscar, and Clark Connors, which we saw Tech Club accompany them in the ring. And by the way, they were the first team eliminated. Why? That was so dumb. And the champions, Chaos of Toriano and Yo, who was dressed as Toriano for reasons. And Mash Wiles at 20 minutes and 43 seconds for European Clutch. This was okay. Honestly, I was not a big fan of this. I give this one a 5 out of 10, honestly.
Yeah, I always find this is My least favorite battle royales are always the tag team ones.
Well, I get it, like, you wanna do a Rambo, I
Mhm.
understand that, but, like, so the rules were basically, like, it was 2 team basically, like, obviously a Rumble, but you know how WWE same, like, North America, they do, like, if your teams eliminate well, remember WWE in the good old day like, back then, if your t like, a team member got eliminated, like, the whole team was out?
Yes,
Well, lately, they've been doing, like, both team which I personally like, I like when both team members are gonna be eliminated, not the bullshit one.
same.
In this case, I'm okay with one member, then the whole team's gone, I'm okay with that in this scenario. Because let's be honest, if this match went 20 minutes, if you had to eliminate everybody, that probably would have been 30, 35 minutes probably.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I would have. You probably could have done even like a gauntlet, cut the teams out a little bit.
Mhm.
I think that would have worked maybe slightly better.
You still could have did honestly, you could have did a third pre you could have did the rainbow and then do the gauntlet match as the opener. I would have did probably 5. I mean, I like Sakurai all the way, but like we'll get to New Year's Dash in a bit. But once they won the titles, you kind of figured they weren't going to win the tag titles
Hmm.
at New Year's Dash. So, but a little weird that both of War Dogs were the first ones out, though. Like I said at the beginning, which was weird. But
I wonder if that's because, especially with what we're going to talk about with New Year's Dash, uh, and Clock Carnage is also sounds like he might be on his way out as well. I'm wondering if this is a lot of the guys just being like, all right, well, my contract's almost up. Just the sooner the better. I don't
that's
know.
true.
That's my assumption.
Spoiler, I know Yaga Brothers were. I know we'll talk about contracts in a little bit. Since we're talking about the Yaga Brothers, they are actually spoiler after New Year's Dash. They did say they're staying with New Japan. So,
Okay.
but there is still, I guess, for those reports, there is still interest in them. But as of right now, Yaga Brothers remain New Japan, which honestly, I think that's a good spot for them personally. But we'll like I said, we'll talk about the contracts after because there's a lot this year so far. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this was probably my second least favorite match of the show. I'll get to my least favorite later. You
Hmm.
probably know which one on I am. The first of 2 winner takes all matches. Excuse me. Suri, who's the IWGP Women's Champion, defeats Saiko Itani. This one surprised me a tiny bit, but not really. The win the Straw Women's Hall 12 9 via Suri ruled. This ruled. I just want to eat the pig 8 out of 10.
Hmm. And this just means two things. First and foremost, I definitely am going to have to watch Queendom when it comes up. And second of all, um, get rid of the strong title if you're
Yes.
not going to utilize it.
Retire the fucking belts.
Or even like without us like spending too much time on it, they really need to. If they don't do that, bring the strong brand back, because when Strong started, it was what, just before COVID, just around COVID.
I think right before COVID started.
Yeah. So if you could bring that back, and now you got the crowds, and you can be like, hey, this is like the US or the North American offshoot for a New Japan product. Cool. But like, I don't know, whatever you're doing now, get rid of the belts or bring Strong back.
Please do. By the way, I'm so glad they gave him 12 minutes. Not the
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with 12. I mean, I kind of prefer the 15, but honestly, 12 I'll better than nothing. But this rule, I mean, I'm a like we said in our prediction, we both said Saiko Itani, but I'm glad Siri got. I'm surprised Sai dropped in the first defense. But
Mm-hmm.
by the way, Sai was the first woman to win Tokyo MVP sports. I thought there was another one, but no, she's the first. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so Ethan picked there. This ruled. Second match on the main card, but I'll take it. 10-man tag team match. By the way, I didn't get this mystery person right. Andre El Idolo, Grail Khan, Cam Newell. The mystery person was Jake Lee, which I forgot he was even in New Japan, to be honest with you. Then I realized he was injured. And Hinari defeating Bull Cup War Dogs, Jerome Maloney, Dave Philly, Gabe Kidd, and Hiromu Takahashi Shinakagi at 13 minutes 17 seconds FBS on Takahashi. This wasn't bad. Andrade was like, I was really impressed with Andrade. I think he will stick in New Japan, like do that dual contract. Jake Lee, I kind of felt bad for him in a way because Tokyo Dome had no idea who he was. He
So
got
I'm not gonna lie,
nothing.
I don't know if I had fallen off for a little bit, but when Jake Lee came out, I also was kind of like, did I miss somebody coming back from excursion?
So he was in Noah, and then he left Noah to do New Japan to join the War Dogs, and then
Mhm.
I think it was like right before World Tag League. I think with Kid, he got injured, so he's been out for over a year.
Got it, got it.
So that's why, and people are like, oh, because everybody's like, because even I said like, oh, it might be Carl Fletcher, might be Carl Fredericks. No,
None of the
Jake
above.
Lee,
Yeah.
not the above. But this was okay. I just went 6 out of 10 as well.
You know, the one thing that I think New Japan does really well is having small cards with a lot of singles matches, or at least four ways for titles. And I feel like I'm looking at this. We had two pretty much multi-man tag matches that they probably could have either cut one of these or moved it to the pre-show.
Yeah, if I had to choose one, I honestly probably would have switched, take out the Never Open Tag Title match.
Mhm.
I probably would have put that one on the pre-show, honestly.
Because in previous years, especially with like Okada being back in the company and with when Jay White was there and Will Ospreay and even the Elite, there was most of these were title matches, and these were for the most part.
Hmm. This is really the only. I know we had the
Yeah,
Young Lions. It was actually more of single matches actually on this card because if you know Japan companies, they do a lot of tag matches.
yeah.
Especially like the bigger shows, they do more singles. But a Wrestle Kingdom, I just noticed that actually. I didn't even think of that until you just brought that up because we already had the Young Lions on the pre-show. The okay, tag title rumba. Okay, and then the 10-man tag. Sorry, if people are watching, my dogs can haven't sue me, so she's hyper. Um, but yeah, I mean, Andrade, I actually was really impressed with him. That's the first time in 11 years now. I almost said 10, but 2015, right before he started doing it, because he was lost Sombra. And I love how he's counting down. Did you see his Twitter? He was counting down. And then literally one of the pictures was him and Naito. And people were like, oh, Naito's back. Naito's back. Oh, he worked. It's a work shoot, brother.
Yeah, I did. I did see that.
Okay, good. But he was counting down there, and when they got the night, everyone's like, "Oh, he's coming back." I'm like, "He ain't come back." Actually, spoiler: he did come back for Tanahashi's ceremony, which we'll get to in a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, it was all right. I mean, take or leave it, honestly.
Hmm.
Now, here's my worst match of the show, which I hate saying because the junior title matches, or no, the junior stuff is always fun in shows, but I thought this year's was disappointing. Aldous Pro defeating Taiji Ishimori, Kushi Fujita, and one half of the junior tag team show at 7 minutes and 35 seconds via Panko Loco. I'm gonna be honest with you, this sucked 3 out of 10 for me.
Tell me how you really feel.
Not sure. I don't know. Like I like Desperado, but he does not need this title right now.
Yeah, I feel like you could have dropped on
Food. Me and you posted Fujita.
Mm-hmm.
He needs it more, but and show honestly, I do not want to see a Battle House Georgia for a junior title.
No, we don't need Show to have a belt right now. As long as House of Torture exists.
The finger poke of doom ready to happen, brother. But honestly, I think this was actually the shortest. Yeah, this was the shortest match on the show. Huh. Again, disappointing. We'll get to the junior tag title match on New Year's Dash because that actually was really fun. But yeah, I mean, I like SB, but I personally I think they made the wrong decision on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we see something happen where he drops the belt in like a month. Maybe they were waiting for somebody to clear or somebody else on this card to get the belt.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't really got much else to say on this one. So
Me neither. So
okay, we'll go to the next one. Number 0 title. I actually surprisingly enjoy this, but I'll get that in a second. Aaron Wolf defeat Evil at 12 minutes 53 seconds for reverse triangle choke. I know it's house torture and bullshit, but Evil did train Aaron Wolf, by which I never knew. I forget where I heard that, so I do apologize, but I did hear that. But I actually thought this was really good. I mean, I was really everybody. Well, because Wolf was like he's a judo. Um, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like judo wrestler or whatever. So he taught us
Judoka.
this. Yeah. So he
Yeah.
like he's popular down there. And especially debut on Wrestle Kingdom. Like you must think of him really really well if he's on the Wrestle Kingdom. Third from the top. Think about that. Sam. Match number 6.
In his
Sorry,
debut
7.
match.
And his debut match. Like they that's just crazy to me. But we both got this one right, and I'm so glad. And
Mhm.
honestly, I don't like I said, I'm not a big fan of the House Torture stuff, but actually in this case, I'm okay. I could deal with the
No,
with it.
this match, this one impressed me. Aaron Wolf really impressed me, and I thought this was good.
Honorable mention for me, 7 out of 10 for me.
I think he has he stays healthy. He has a good career ahead of him.
Yes, and he's there. I like how they kind of protect Evil in a way because like he didn't tap out, like he passed out. So I thought this was great. In a way, a little surprised because I thought because how often does the wrestler debut and literally get to win the title in their very first match? Not that often.
No, I would. That would be a statistic I'd like to look up
Because
because
the
I
only one
could.
that comes to my mind is the Giant from WCW.
That's the one. Yeah. You know what? We'll do a quick. We'll do a quick sidebar. How many pro wrestlers won a title in their debut match?
I seen because someone said Jerry Lynn, but I'm like,
Several.
no, Sarah. I know Jerry Lynn won in his first time in WWE, but like we're talking about like very first ever match, not like 20 years in the company.
All right. Yeah. Several notable wrestlers have won a title in their major promotion debut match.
Jerry Lynn's probably on that list, is he?
Actually, Christian with the lightweight title in WWE.
Okay. I actually forgot about that. That one.
Yokozuna. Wait, he didn't wrestle prior to WrestleMania 9?
Wait, who was that?
It said Yokozuna.
Didn't he win the Rumble?
At WrestleMania 9, after appearing in the vignettes, Sheamus WWE Championship at TLC 2009. Is that true?
Oh, so I'm gonna say well, he wrestled for a bit, but I think they mean like quickest time because I think he had a few matches before he won the title from Cena. But yeah, well, for sake of argument, we'll just go with yes.
Just months after his debut, Sabu won the ECW World Television title in his ECW debut match.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. An article from Sportster. This is literally going to give us a list. All right. Paige Divas champion. Main roster debut on Raw after Threshold 30. I don't really count that. NXT, you kind of already.
Yeah, I don't count that one.
No, we're talking like.
The only two that really comes to mind is Giant and Airwolf, but
Yeah, no, it was Christian got a start. First match in WWE along with the rest of the Gothic Brood Group. He was able to defeat Taika Michinoku for the light heavyweight title. The Giant, obviously, like we said. Santino Morella IC title.
oh my god, yeah, in Italy when he beat Humaga. I forgot about that one.
Was that a debut?
Yeah, so what happened was with that one, Vince McMahon was in the ring with Umaga, and he didn't want anybody in the locker room to chow, so he wanted somebody in the crowd. And Santino was a plant, but and then they're in Milan, Italy. That's why Santino got the match. So he made no DQ, and Bobby Lashley speared Umaga, and then he put Santino top of him. So yeah, okay, that one I don't know why I forgot about that. I forgot about that one actually.
Jerry Lynn. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
Gail Kim, the women's champion. First match on Raw. Pentagon Junior Impact World Champion. Yep. Carlito U.S. Championship. He won that on his debut. He did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Mike
Also,
Awesome Hardcore Championship. I mean, anyone can win that belt, so that don't count.
dude, that was 24. Yeah, it's because that was 24/7.
Ted DiBiase Jr. World Tag Team Title.
Oh fuck!
Anyways,
I'm so glad we brought that up because half of those I forgot about.
yeah, well, that's interesting. But yeah, he not only, as long as he stays healthy and he's in a good spot, I think Aaron Wolf has a promising career ahead of him.
I totally agree. I was pretty. It's funny because at the press conference, I didn't watch it, but I seen someone train. I guess Evil said like if he lost, he couldn't wear like the gi anymore. I think he had to shave his head or something. Everyone was like,
Yep.
"Well, I'm gonna beat you to the punch," Zzz, and then took it out. And young, I'm like, "Oh, hey, why not?" But I thought he was really. I was really impressed with him. Like I said, it's honorable mention for me, 7 out of 10. So
Same. All right, the two main events. Let's hop right into these.
yay. So the winner takes all match. Ryusuji, who is the global champion, defeating Konosuke Takeshita, who is the IWG World Heavyweight Champion. By the way, I'm so glad before I finish that Suji brought the original P4 IWGP title back. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
It's big.
Thank. Oh, by the way, before I finish, so what I'm thinking about, the IWGP World Heavyweight title lineage, it's now going back to the IWGP Heavyweight title lineage. So now Tsuji is now technically the 87th heavyweight champion now. So woo! And this went 29 minutes and 27 feet blasted crap. This did not feel like 29 minutes.
No, this went by quick. And this again, what you and I have been saying for the past few years, these two delivered.
These two have chemistry, great bet. Every time they wrestled, they always been on my list. This is an Ethan pick by 10 out of 10, my first one of the year. I love that spot. Did you see? I seen a clip where Takeshi does a blue thunderbolt off the top rope and Suji goes down. Did you see the referee? I think it was Red Shoes. He just bounces like he jumps in the air. He's like, "Whoa!" I love how, by the way, he beat him with a Boston Crab, a young Lions move.
Did I see that? I don't remember if I'd have to go back and rewatch it. I don't know. This was just a lot of fun. And shockingly enough, I was expecting Konosuke Takeshita to leave. I'm like, all right, cool, back to AEW. And then he's like, no, I'm just re-signing with the New Japan.
Thank
Which
God.
shocked me.
Three contract Takeshita, baby. Again, but well, that feud with Okada, and now Okada, we'll get them in a second, but he could tease Takeshi now how he wanted Tokyo Dome and he hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he still has the international title, by the way. So Takeshi, if you want payback, you can take the title from him.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the final match, main event.
Kazuchika Okada to be Hiroshi Tanahashi at 33 minutes and 3. That did not feel like 33 minutes.
Mm-mm.
Ethan
Nope.
picked 9 out of 10. But this is the 18th time they faced off, and Okada has won 10 of these matches against them.
Yeah, they have chemistry. Tanahashi, because we had said it like a year ago, 2 years ago, where he was it 24? We were just like, he's not having a good year. He just definitely looks old. And I feel like he upped his game for this last year. And he looked pretty good with this match.
Yep. Well, especially he were like the last year it was kind of like hit and miss, but the last few months he's like, all right, I really gotta like stand out. And but you know how Cena's retired tour, how he had a lot of like classic opponents, like throwback opponents. Tanahashi had a few, but he didn't have that many, which was actually kind of nice in a way. But I mean, hey, whatever works, right? But this was great. I mean, these two have never had bad matches, so 9 out of 10 for me. And then the ceremony, we saw Naito, Osprey, Ibushi, Omega, Shibata, those just start randomly slapping the shit out of each other, and then they hugged it, which I thought it was kind of funny. I will say his ceremony went on a little too long for my liking, but hey, it's the president, and apparently he's cutting his hair. Please, for love of God, don't cut your hair.
I mean, he is president, so it makes sense.
Yeah, don't be like Triple H. You know what? He'll be like Triple H with short hair.
Triple H though, he's still for some reason, um, can't get used to it. Mm-mm.
I remember when the first day they leaked the photo of him with short hair. It's like, that's not Triple H.
The thing is, I think he would have worked better had he and this is what I hope Tanahashi does. He cuts his hair, but if he cuts his hair, keep it kind of like
Yeah.
there. Don't do this.
Do it like mine. Or,
Yeah.
well, but I love how he paid homage to like Shibata and Nakamura, by the way, with
Mm-hmm.
the sleeper hole. And then the King, or in the New Japan, the Bomb by A. I almost fucked that one up. But yeah, I actually felt bad for Nakamura how he couldn't get to New Japan. It's like, really? Like, you couldn't let him go on care for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I I didn't want to say this when we were recording, and I'm trying to be optimistic here, and I'm not trying to point fingers, but I almost feel like part of me is like that was intentional.
Oh, it was.
Because I read the details, like, oh yeah, he was on for like a minute long promo with what the hell's his name? Tamatanga and
Yeah.
SmackDown, which is why he couldn't make it.
Yeah, they literally had him. God, so dumb. Anyway, but the match though, it was great. I love how Okada like after gave him a hug after the match and stuff. But this one was kind of easy to do. But I mean, look at Taker and Sting, the one the retire matches. So, but most of the wrestlers retire, they're losing. But this was still great. 9 out of 10 for me.
Mm-hmm. And then everyone who came out, I thought it was great. Pretty much half of the AEW roster.
Yeah, pretty much. And Naito. And Naito.
Did I miss the Naito piece?
Yeah, because he came and he took like forever to get out of the ring, and then towards the end he just did his fist and then walked right out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have to go back and rewatch that because I was like, I heard about him potentially coming out, and then I kind of skimmed through it. I didn't want to watch like everyone walking down speeches, and I'm just like, let's see who comes out. Not to knock the Cena one. Cena, if that's how Cena wanted to go out, that's how Cena wanted to go out. But this one felt way more fulfilling.
I agree.
And I do like the way that Cena ended, where he just like, I'm just gonna smile and tap out, and then that's that. I'm not like it's okay. It's like Stranger Things. I'm gonna bring this up because this is very topical right now. I finished Stranger Things. I didn't think the end was like mind blowing. I'm just like, yeah, this just closed the doors, and that was that. It wasn't anything special.
I'm the same way. Don't worry.
John, I was content with what I think I would have wanted more with John Cena's. But if that's what he wanted, that's what he, if this is how he wanted his last match to end, cool. I'll accept that. I won't accept what happened to Kurt Angle, but this one I will accept. Tanahashi was like perfect.
Yep. Him and Stings.
Yes. Or even The Undertaker. You want to throw The Undertaker out there?
His was him and Styles was COVID Mania in that Boneyard match, and then honestly, I recommend listening to that podcast with the one with AJ, where that's what I recommend. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the podcast now. I know people are gonna say it's just, I don't know, it's just something with the podcast now. It's just different. Michelle doesn't really help. I don't want to keep helping that claim go out, but. But the one with AJ was really good because they do talk about part of that match and stuff too, right? So, but yeah, the Tanahashi one's really great too.
Yeah, 100%. So let's final rating on the show as a whole.
9.
All right, quick. Let's go over to our favorite Raw After Mania show, New Year's Dash, at Kurikan Hall.
No, this wasn't in Cork. This was in Outer City Gymnasium.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. Why do I think it's Kurgan?
I don't know. It should be though sometimes. Uh, anyway, you know how the card's mostly mystery? Like we like to
Mm-hmm.
do a mystery. This shit didn't do that. They just released the whole thing. It's like, bro, that's the whole point of New Year's Dash is to reveal the mystery card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just the other GB tag title match. That's what we knew. But besides that, so opening match, 6-man tag match, Team 150 between Kaiser Mishima, Yu Uemura, and Shida Umino. At 10 minutes 23 seconds, beat Boss Grab on Miroshima. You watched the show, right, Sam?
Yes.
Okay. 6 out of 10 for me. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a good opener. Not the best, but it did what it needed to do.
Second match, Don Casper, Kenosuke Kashiraku Romero defeat TV Jim El Fantastic Show Kato. 8 minutes 43 seconds, beat Boss Grab on Kato. Yeah, all right, 6 out of 10. And by the way, Takeshi's getting a TV title match at the USA beginning show.
It is interesting. One of the coolest things about New Japan is where when other companies, when a champion loses the title, they like disappear for like a month at least.
Yep.
And Takeshi is like, nah, I'm going to be number 2 on the card.
Yeah, pretty much. Why not? That's a good true sport. 6-man tag match, Bishamon and Bone Ole the House Soldier, Yujiro Kamaru, Yujiro and Sanada at 9:23 says Shoto on Udro. This is okay for us. And by Sanada is taking a break, by the way.
I did see that, yeah. Was that due to injury or is that just
I'm not 100% sure because I guess on his guitar he said goodbye to New Japan for a bit. By the way, Seth Rollins called. He wants his weird dress stuff back. And his Mario boots. Oh, come on. You can't tell me he stole Seth Rollins' stuff from his closet.
borrowing it? What are you talking about? We 100% know.
He went to his house, borrowed some, and keep life again. Fuck. But this was okay. 4 out of 10. 6-man tag match in United Empires. Adriel Idolo, Jacob Austin Young, and Frisco Kira defeat Clark Connors, give Kid a Bull Cup War Dogs. We'll get to that in a few minutes because Suji did rename the new group. And Robo Takahashi, 10 minutes 21 seconds, view the message on Connors. Tell me what Connors is leaving without telling me Connors is leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. 6 out of 10 for me. By the way, I can't see Frisco Kira winning the junior title in the future.
He's up there. I mean, I wouldn't even be. Yeah, probably junior. I don't see him getting to like Maloney status. Where Maloney, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be a junior heavyweight champion. Then you're like, oh no, he's going for the heavyweight.
Yeah, no. The highest I can see Akira is maybe like the never weight, maybe at the most.
Because I do like Akira.
So do I. Also do I. I'm not knocking him down, but I don't see him getting like global or world. I can see him getting like never weight junior title.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. 6 out of 10 for me. 8-man tag match, Oppo Jim, Aaron Wolf, Chaos, and Master Walter defeat Renderia, Donfly, Dick Togo, and Evo at 5 minutes 37 seconds via text clip on Dick Togo. Yeah, this was the match, so 4 out of 10. And Renderia is challenging Oleg at New Beginning, by the way, for the never point title.
Nice. Let's move on because I don't want to talk about House of Torture.
All right. Okay, good. Paying a quick list. 8-man tag match, United Empires, Cal Newell, Grail Khan, Jake Lee, and Hinare defeat Yutsuji and double champ, IWGP champion and gold champion Yutsuji, and Shin Kagi, El Bull Cup War Dogs, Drumbo, and Dave Finley. 8 minutes 56 seconds for the Dominator on Maloney. Suji did reveal this is where he revealed the heavyweight title. And I'll just get to the post match stuff now. So Bull Club is dead now. They are going by the Onbon Company or something like that.
Yeah, I was just about to pull the name up.
I'm not a big fan of the new name personally.
Unbound Company, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate that. That sounds like when you buy a crappy cereal and you just buy it from the cheapest version.
Actually, is that officially? Hold on. Yeah, that's also. I don't know how I missed that. LIJ also disbanded last year.
They did. I still call them that because they keep teaming half the time anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's just these two thrown together.
And then Bullet Club is after 13 years. So Womp womp.
Oh, and look who's involved. Gato.
Fuck you, Ghetto. you couldn't eat him, boss, and can always say War Dogs. Like, come on, how cool is that name?
You could have, yeah, War Dogs or I don't know. I'm not. I'm just here for the wrestling. I don't know why they do what they do.
Yeah, same here. But I'll do my prediction after and then we'll tell contest quickly because Finley's really the talk right now, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. 6 out of 10 for me again. Junior tag top filler match. I actually really enjoyed this. Koshi Fujii, Robert Eagles come 2 tag champs defeat Eldest Brown Kukai, Ishimori, Robert Alex, and Bullcop War Dogs, and the champions Doki and Show at 7:26 feet to Captivator. Really fun. See, this should have been on Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
7 out of 10 for me.
No, this was good. Yeah, I don't know. These two matches that Robbie Eagles in. Which match did he wrestle in it? Was it the Rambo?
No, Robert Eagles wasn't on the card. Fujita was in the number 1 contenders match. It was Saber and Aloy were in the Rainbow.
Oh, when did Robbie? I swear I saw him.
Oh, what happened was in the number 1 contenders match, each of them got involved. Eagles was getting involved. That's what it was.
All right, yeah. Now Eagles looks, I don't know. I feel like he has an opportunity to start sticking out more for some reason. There's something about Robbie that I'm like, all right, we need people to move up. He's somebody who I could see moving up, breaking apart, and then taking on I'd like to see another match with him and our good boy Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Give me, that's an Ethan Peck already. It didn't even happen. It sucks for Junior getting shot junior title. But why not? I can see Robbie X getting a future junior title match. That's another dude. He's one to watch for in 26. So for me. And speaking of tag titles, we go to the main event. This is my Ethan Page 8 out of 10. Naoka Brothers retain the tag titles over the World Tag League winners. 2/3 of the upward 6-man tag team Team Decay at 26 minutes and 22 seconds with KOB on right. Anyway, you know how most of the World Tag League winners get a shot at Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah.
You ever notice every time Sabre Jr. went to, or any members of Team Decay win a tournament, they wait till the next big show? Because think about it, Sabre won G1, got a King Pro Wrestling. Fujita won at Best Super Juniors, was supposed to get shot at Dominion. The Cork and Hall before Dominion. And now here, New Year's Dash. But Ethan Page for me, 8 out of 10. This ruled.
Yeah, I fell off halfway through the year last year, so I think I missed the whole rise of the Knockout Brothers in New Japan, but I really enjoyed them a lot.
You too, Ice. I love how he just does like this the whole time. But yeah, I recommend on this show. If you miss it, the only 2 matches it's the 2 title matches. That's all I really recommend.
Yeah, it's it's the word here. It is New Year's Dash, and it's a good way to. I don't know. I always like it. Again, it's like a companion piece. It's like watching the Raw after Mania. You can't, even if it's trash, you're still like, all right, well, we're gonna watch and see what happens.
Yes.
And I would say a lot happened. So
we'll get to contracts in a minute, but I'll write down my predictions and we'll tell contracts, and that should be the end of the episode this week, hopefully. So my predictions for New Japan. So, this one I cheat a little bit because we all knew Suju was winning. I have winning the worldwide title. Got one right. DMDK wins the tag titles. That didn't happen yet, but it will. Hopefully, it will. Christian Fujita wins the junior heavyweight title. Jerome Maloney wins the never openweight or global title. Harley Jackson wins the title, which I got that one right. Dave Philly wins the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Somfy stays in New Japan. Hiromu wins the junior weight title or whatever openweight title. Yes, I know I have a lot of people win titles because John called me on that one on the episode. El Desperado wins the never openweight title. I know we're not even in New Japan Cup season yet, but here's my early predictions. Yu Uemura, Shota Umino, or Bona Oleg wins the New Japan Cup. Best Super Juniors, I have Robert Eagles, Taiji Shimura winning that one. Riot Oil wins the singles title. War Dragons wins the tag titles. G1 Climax. We're gonna go super early on this one. I got Gabe Kidd, Dave Finley, Bono Lake, Uemura, Shida Umino win the G1 Climax. War Dogs, Bishamon, or Naga Brothers win the World Tag League. World Class Wrecking Crew finally gets into the World Tag League, and Jacob Bastian Tamparo wins the Junior Tag Titles. There. I don't know. What do you think of those, Sam?
No, I think those are all solid. Off the top of my head, I see Bolton doing some magic. I could see Gabe Kidd obviously doing some magic. I think since Suji now has the title, I would hope that one of the other young guys takes it off of him and not just one of the.
Yeah, me too. I hope they don't go back to the old.
Like, Uemura would be a fun one, or
I could see Uemura. But I think he'd be one of those people that like should like won't hold super long. I can see Suji going for the year with the title. Uemura, I could see him winning it, but I don't see him having like a 6 month. I could have a couple months probably at the most, but
yeah.
But yeah, those are my picks. So there. See, John, not a lot of them are titles. And then I'm trying to think who's all contracts. Gabe Kidd was one. Maloney was one. Finley. It's pretty much the whole Bull Club War Dogs group, pretty much. I don't see. Well, Nagabar said they were staying. The only one I see leaving is Finley. He's the only one I see actually leaving New Japan.
Yeah, he makes the most sense. I said something. I'm gonna. All right. So I think you and I were on the same page here when he was. When he first started as the leader of the Bullet Club, I think I said to you, I'm curious to see what they do with him because I like Finley. And I feel like what he did as the leader of the Bullet Club, he's one of the few guys I would make the argument for. I do not care for him as a heel.
I like Philly too, but the heel thing, not really.
Didn't do anything for me. Like it seemed very forced.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Like when he was a babyface, like he was good, but out of the two, I think he's a better babyface than heel.
Mm-hmm.
I find, like you said, I find they're like forced. I find he's trying too hard to be a heel. Like just be genetic. Like you don't have to be.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like he was just trying to.
I feel like he's reading off a script sometimes.
Sometimes, or he's trying too hard. Like he's trying to be too edgy, and you're like, all right, and the same, But I'm hoping wherever he goes, I have a feeling. I would not be surprised if he goes with his father
and his brother.
Because
it's funny though, because obviously his dad Philly's there. His brother's in NXT is Uriel Connors. Yeah. So I think that he's the best. I can see him not like how AJ skipped NXT went straight to the main roster. I can see him Philly start at NXT and then make his way up the main roster. So, but I think he should start at NXT. The other spot I could see him is TNA. Maybe I would see him in AEW though.
That could work.
Gabe Kidd, I could see him staying with New Japan, but I could see him get a dual contract, like doing AEW and New Japan. Maloney, I think he should stay in New Japan personally.
Maloney's one I strongly feel like he has some momentum here over in Japan.
Connors, Maloney, yeah, I think he stays with New Japan. Clark Connors, I could see him leaving, but I don't see him going to AEW. I don't really see him doing it either. I could see him in TNA.
TNA, he feels like a TNA talent.
Yeah, me and then Naga Brothers, they said they're staying New Japan. So I mean, if they went to WWE, I mean that some of the tag team divisions WWE are need some more tag teams, but
Mm-hmm.
keep them in New Japan for now. Like so, but yeah, the only one I really see leaving is Finley and Connors personally.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we were just talking about all the shakeups that were recently happening and people retiring. So 2026 is going to be an interesting year, to say the least.
Speaking of retirement for Tiger Mask is retiring in July, by the way. So
Yep. Yep, I did see that. But all right, guys. That's what we have. We will be back sometime around New Beginning. New Beginning,
yep.
give or take. Yeah. So Ethan, before you go, why don't you tell people where they can find you at?
You can find me as Twitter, wrestling_fan_9. Keep a look. I'm going to post my top 25 matches on all the sites I do. So just keep an eye on that. The Above the Ring Twitter, where I do the Japan stuff. PWMA.com, Turnbuckle Times, Body Slam. That's really the top three you'll see me right besides my own. And obviously here, ATR for any Rising Sun. So,
And you can find me as the SOB official on X. I'm I also handle the Bedlam Media page. Guys, coming up in the next couple of weeks, John, the Statman, and I are bringing back our Review Realm, our album review product, our album review channel covering and reviewing albums. So keep an eye out for that. We are on all streaming platforms. If you cannot find us, please let us know. We'll put ourselves on there. Please leave a like, comment, tell people why Bedlam Media and Above the Ring is a podcast. If you're choosing why they should listen to us as well. Guys, thank you so much for listening. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
thanks, guys.